Now, Abossey Okai dealers announced 6-month monitoring of new tax policy. Abossey Okai for na and say no muye dede. Me catch them say Abossey Okai for. Now let me read the story. Na me chewa debi. Ghana, akromfo bebre wo Ghana. All that we need to do is to be resolute as a nation, as a government. Amu nyina they will fall off. The Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association has called on its members to remain calm and cooperate with a newly introduced tax policy following a high-level engagement with the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, that's the GRA, Anthony Kwesi Sapon. According to the association, the meeting clarified that the tax measure has already been duly passed into law and forms part of the country's existing legal framework. However, the GRA assured the dealers that the implementation of the policy will be monitored over a 6-month period to assess its effectiveness and practical impact. To ensure fairness and transparency, the association announced the formation of a 6-member committee to monitor the policy over the next 6 months. The committee comprised 3 representatives from the GRA and 3 from the Ghana Union of Traders Association, that is GUTA. Now, adia me kan ni nyina no eye PZ for ba me chekire mu nkire mu na nsen na me ba ha ana me ka kire wo say Abossey Okai for omo peso metua VAT. There are so many people working at Abossey Okai a omo tua VAT, and they have been doing this for a long time. They have been making money out of us, and what they do is they always threaten political parties and threaten governments. That has been their strategy. Yeah, the Abossey Okai for yan tomao. Yeah, the Abossey Okai for yan tomao. Oh yeah, Abossey Okai for omu ni power biya o Ghana. I am saying this on authority. It recently now, omu koshe guta ichi. Now omu kache Ghana for say the new tax policy now bind their bano and now they are comply and they are going to face them boot for boot. And omuka say the officers na GRA asmo so omunko Abossey Okai and ko share omu tax books no omu peneno. Why have they suddenly said they are now going to study the system for 6 months? Uni bibi. The Abossey Okai workers dealers no bono 90% omu ya kromfo omu ntua VAT. I'm telling you, a few of them pay their VAT. The reason why Ntioma quelling in say they know say we are going to expose them, and they know say someone value they need to pay the VAT no matter what. The government needs to be resolute. Mama amoma Abossey Okai for mo. Abossey Okai for many power and chain obia Ghana. Abossey Okai for many power and chain tomatoes for. Abossey Okai for many power and chain truck drivers. Abossey Okai for many power and chain any association in Ghana. I'm telling you, it is because almost study system then we say for a very long time the politicians have always fell for their gimmicks, and they have also capitalized on that fear now. Almost the 2 politicians voted because in the past, what happened that Ebema Abossey Okai for be strong and then say there were a lot of financiers of political party at Abossey Okai. Most started spare parts most of them were at Abossey Okai in Accra, and what they did was they were fueling political parties and political leaders into omuko MPP mua no mashe when a flag bearer when they contest they pump money into what they do is flag bearer they start to intimidate and threaten the person. Flag bearer, and people start to panic. Now, when they do that, what happens is that politicians start to get scared. Now, a Honda Safi and started creeping into our politics. Into every election, then you hear Abossey Okai for Abossey Okai for power. It is because they were doing that to cover up the VAT they were not paying for a very long time. Majority of the people at Abossey Okai, they don't pay VAT. Obi was this engine $100 million back. Or town engine is 3 times the $100 million until 1 VAT in Ghana. The only VAT to airport charges are the only idea otia airport charges. and a pot so they do their ways and then they lie and they cheat the system. Into a bit of about 100% profits. Into abeko mutimu for a long time. And because Omaya side and Ashanti, what they did was, as time went on, they started getting their people to lead Guta. Now, now they started using money to influence the elections of Guta. TMA. That is how Abossey Okai operates. Until now, they sat down and said, okay, now we should be able to have control over Guta. Because when it comes to traders and association, Guta more and a head. If they are able to control Guta, they'll be able to control any government. It is one study Abossey Okai for. Every time they want to threaten government, they go through Guta. Because the leadership of Guta are members of Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealer Association. Do you understand? So they are working through Guta. The same Abossey Okai people. So they decide who leads Guta. They decide who becomes the chairman. They decide who becomes the secretary. Then the same people who are the chairman, secretary, assistant, and whatever, they are also importers. So you see Guta as speaking for Abossey Okai workers, but Guta is speaking for itself because they are all members of the Abossey Okai traders. I will come and show you lists of Guta leadership are importers of spare parts in Ghana. I will come and show you, and I can say this on authority. I already have the documents. The leadership of Guta, spare parts importers, and they all skip taxes. And Intina, we want to step back and look at the monetary. They don't pay VAT. Let me tell you, the reason why last me catch them, the reason why in Tia, Abossey Okai for, Abossey Okai say. Abossey Okai say, my brain just froze. Abossey Okai say, Nigeria for the Chinese for, Nigeria for the Chinese for Juma. There is no way Nigeria for the Chinese for can take a spare parts business from Ghana for. When you talk about the number of Ghanaians who work as spare parts dealer, 1% of Nigeria for. And let me tell you, Nigeria for no, omunim say obi manso no mote. Omunim say they are patching with people. A Nigerian cannot operate a spare parts shop without having a collaboration with a Ghanaian. So any Ghanaian who or any Chinese who is working as a spare parts dealer, the law says you need to have a Ghanaian partner. And I'm good. Now the Nigerians and the Chinese, they are not here to fight on profit. The Nigerians and Chinese are here to make profit. So they are not here to heckle with the customer. 2,000 Ghana, 2,200, 2,100. They don't have time. So Nigeria for the Chinese for no, their profit margin about 2% and pay. Ghana for 90% profit margin. Ghana for no we are not so. Na Nigeria for no trotro for ne ba no tell light to say ya omura ho no ya mom no ko. Na Nigeria ni nya 2 cities not at all. Trotro for no ni bo joint to say they bupe. No abana Chinese ne yiba kwa na the profit 3 cities. Na Ghana for the go ye ntiase ye nya 10 Ghana ye ntiase ye nya 200 Ghana. So what happens is that most of the people who are patronizing Abossey Okai for spare parts, they end up with the Chinese and the Nigerians. All because the Ghanaians are greedy. One, they are not paying VAT, and secondly, they also want to hold, and I say they want bigger profit margin. Into the moment Ghana for no the Chinese for Nigeria for no are moving, their goods are going almost koba no, then they will start. We are demonstrating one, they don't even pay VAT. So Nigeria ni ana Chinese ni ewo Abossey Okai no oye adwuma no otua VAT e Ghana for na akere no. Why? My name I want to say, and it's not the last time I saw Hassan Ayaraga, Ayarakov. Now this demonstration, and I said, but you, what are you trying to prove here? You need to tell the people the truth. You need to tell the Abossey Okai people the truth. Stop this petty politics. You know your fellow Ghanaians are greedy. They are not paying VAT. They are doing this because they think the Nigerians and the Chinese are taking their profit. The Nigerians and Chinese, they can take $1 and they are fine. Ghanaian wants a $50 profit on one product, which is not right. And let us talk to the Ghanaian. Any Ghana of one in Kasa, we agree they won't have VAT. So Chinese ni evade VAT. Chinese Nigeria ni evade taxa. Ghana ni na actually no Abossey Okai. And that fear now, Omudia political parties mu for a long time no. You be year free ho. Campaign time dura. One Abossey Okai. Abossey Okai muya saying. Abossey Okai for muya saying. Modos check cocoa farmers. Mibu Samu. Abossey Okai for modos check fishermen in Ghana. Abossey Okai for muya saying. I am asking you people. A sanko for in our side Ghana politics no the greed. How many are you? Population of what Abossey Okai muya saying. You cannot decide elections in Ghana. And in mama group people of Ghana, and going to say, we can decide election, we can pick president. You cannot pick any president for anybody. Abossey Okai, you cannot pick president for Ghana. Politicians, no, you people should position yourself, they will respect you. That intimidation, that threat, stop it. You be expose mu nyina and Ghana ye krobia ke di no kura ka o se chimu bebregum. Kamu China ke chimu 90% ke jeli mu nyina. Akrono sembe no. You are monitoring the system. Ghana na yenye serious intra. Anka o se police tira Abossey Okai. Anope bia no matwemu book. Ota ade ani abe record. Motete wana ma mo campaigns. Ena mu twetwe sikama politicians di nkwasi asemo ma mo. Ena mu ko wiaka na mo de ba muntua. Enti ya kama di ma na mu buofu na mu hunahuna nkofo. Very annoying. Unnecessary things in the Ghana. You can't Abossey Okai for us. Now Abossey Okai mo saying. Abossey Okai mo use some doors to magazine for. Magazine for cry din. Your movat. Muta Abossey Okai mo doors to magazine. Say nye na ya say wo krom ha. Anka magazine ye disika shem na ye biema. It's one of the biggest auto hubs in Africa and in the world. MPP no mo jimintra. MPP na yankwasiafo ntra. Yen the Ashanti for the business money mbie come to Abama MPP da because if Swame sitting there na MPP abedi Ghana so 16 years ko for 8 years Ashanti ba odi mokodi nchine we tuma fa nsanka Swame na na dan Akufo-Addo achichide we mode tumi man no obetena kuma se ka kire mo se kwabere fo nto Abama mfam kwase anko na mo da wo di MPP echi Swame na di sika ene aduane to wanum no na Swame na MPP ni gusu na mumu di jimi to say ye to ama party. Yemu bia ya Asantefo ye jimintra and more pretuti and tretia ho. How can a MPP ni kwatena radio so ka say adentina NDC person or 40 so ba tretia onya kwasea. O ka chem say adentina obi so be feedi me maame on feedi me maame na kwasea on sasha odamurufem hwan nko feedi maame. Aye den na obeka kire me say ai obi so be feedi me maame na nipa ni ka so be maame fried rice na fried rice ne ba na akokɔ nda so ntimi bu ofu kwasea na wonya be ma tse nipa no aden na wanka so wanya adwuma feedi maame. And it is because yatsena Ghana ye ja politicians and no jimie the same way na Abossey Okai for take advantage of the system. Me I have no personal issue with anybody, but on say yan can say na nkyeremo a I na nkwasi asem ne doso. Uya Santini Bema we adwuma Swame na to Abama MPP in the way Jimmy. I'm telling you. Na abana woto no we adwuma bebi a won sabekɔ wa no ene na wo say hiawo. O say chairman sabo su kwasi ampanyi wa bedi so how many years? Ogina parliament kabrofo ho nyina we ntumi anye kwan wo Swame. Then the nya Bema kokroko o ma betri sem ponche di MPP echi. We Jimmy abano to the saying. Na wunani na mbedi president no ma Swame yema. 10 years na mbedi president no ma Swame yema. Na ya frem wa dehye no ya frem me dehye. O ka se otumfo na no mimi otumfo na ana mu bi no mu asai. Because say one ka se hu nipa na o party na ntuma anya de na ma wa. Also tell a party ni hu adwene pa. The foolishness of some of us and they abedru hande. Fidu mame wentuma fidu mame ublemu obi sa de na o de fried rice de ba na akokɔ nna so. Why lucky na nko so de poison gumi ku mame. Ye nimu nyansa. Mama politics now complicated. And a politician see Jimmy mu. Asantini betena so Eko for 8 years. A year ben one baby Kumasi. Sebio. ade to nani asebio ya maame wuye obesie ne maame ne yere wo Kumasi no saba nkran wabetra bebi a airport wo wabetra bebi a hospital papa wo na je kofo wagimi John Kuma wo Kumasi de ne ku no we nya hospital papa nkom ene je kofo tenkran o so bi tu garam se we bri ohome from a papa Adentina Santini ba wa retire as president. Why is he not going to live in the Ashanti region? Send a bear president to be aba no besana or the Ashanti region by the place the baby of Beba Yohana free. And so think crying. Adentina think crying because he wants to protect himself. Mwesika 4 by force by 2 by 4 for nanam ga. Omo think crying. You people should be reasoning. You can't say na mubu ofu. Enkwasi akeka na ye mumubi. Na MPP chimudi na mumubi di bofro nkwa na abegina mutirim keka nkwase asem na me anwune ba no me na me yeso ame mamo me anwune ba no me mfantini aboa no me na me yeso ame tani aboa jo mahama na obeye kejeti aro no sa kwase ampe nyina sa me yeso ame mamo mumu asantifo di bia na madwene nyadwuma. This is politics. You have to vote in a way that will bring you the development. Something your interest in tina okoto aba no. For a long time, I want to come because me who say mumu bebre no sebio munye ready. For a long time, and men na krampo sometime obusa adna kementele jam na nanu asem because I have seen say you people don't want to reason. Some of you people. You don't want to Ghana hama Ashanti ni akwara no the MPP echi ye fa Bawumia amra kwasia. Kwasia. Adehye gu adehye kurom. Ye de na po baaye e de na si. Ya kasa chemusa na mubu ofu ya tiamwa na mubu ofu ewurade politics na mo ya ne sen ana me hu sa MPP nkora no sa 1995 nkora ne 2002 nkora no a me hu omo a Time 2001 and Korano di DMP page no TikTok me hwam sam ho mobo especially Santifon Korano emu man and bema me hu na mo mobo. So what's the end game? The end game I said be a see red you see green and the MPP in there do and NDC nya hwe he be hwe nkran de ekoso won kran be hwe de esi e opa ko photo hotel oto ne nkran ana on to Kumasi yetina kruma Emma, one political party, Jimmy, a group of people for a long time. Yatna etumufu. Mimi nyini wa santimemo meti asante tisawo. Mimi nya obi obetima say we do anti asanti oyankrani ne accent mimi asantini ba. Meka say me asantini ba nyini wa santimemo utu fa kasa nsisime. Obi ani asantimo obetum de kasa nsisime ekọ obua. So I will tell you what you need to hear. So obu ba metu be ni bi ehia. It is hard na yede tito na yede hwahwae ho no eye dan na 2026 o twetani so mbe yeso amema o very konfo no chino de sikejwa kofi ba roda na minimum obewuro asantini ba de hia udi mokodi nchiri otwen bini o frɛ tani se ombe so amema abra wenya opportunity to give power to your own political party wona na ba afọ akoto yi mbowremu 700 pounds tie wagimi abano to the saying Otoma flag na ontoma nipa onim nyansa ase mo yes mumu bi na mo di MPP ase mo ye nwan 16 years and MPP di Ghana so the same as 16 years NDC di Ghana so ade papa bi wa santimem bi afi NDC o very motena Ghana ye kam asama ese didi ohina atam me wo fa na otumfuo obi antumi hunahuna ma santimem nobody Sibia ofra won de share me so me de share nobody can intimidate me in Ashanti. Nobody. But you see your tosikoko enum enso de bia 2 feet no because ye bum penifo anything sometimes ye kasa ne akata ho na ye mu bi no ye tiamo ye kire mo de ya mo mpe mo hwe de ekoso won kran mo hwe de ekoso won kran mo hwe mo tikumasa mo hwe de ekoso won kran. And so, and there, MPP needs radio. So, like I say, there's a video I have to show you guys. Where is this video? Because video be of an MPP communicator. Or TV. So, unima kan or say MPP na power. Omo ebe bubu NDC for tier 2 and tier 3 buno Asantini Bow. Where is this? Mr. Do you have it? I think it was in yesterday's I need to pull this video out. Mr. Do you oh, I think that guy said Orange FM or something. I think it was in yesterday's editorial. Asantini Oti radio so team, I don't have it. I need to find this video. Oti radio so asantimemu ebie na no asantini ba oyem pipini or say NDC ba na say swame no interchange no say omo ye tier 2 and tier 3 a omo MPP for omo ba power omo den omo be bubu no I don't say abu bia wa aboa. I've seen it. Mr. I've seen it. Thank you. Me be watch now. Obie na no e kan sa asem no me na mo social media me wana wusu me team say hey Ewurade Nyankopon enie mame let me find it. Team, I have it. Asantini ba MPP communicator o see say NDC be ye so am interchange no kwa tier 2 or tier 3 a omo ba power ye be bubu no we ko so mo china asantini no mo twa ni tito twene apukai na enkwasiafo ti radio se kasama MPP na yeti asantimemu na yesoso enkwasiafo we so say this is the kind of this is what I'm trying to get the video. Team, me say me hu video no and me wusu me ti and I'm say hey abo bia wo aboa me share video no say about 3 times and I'm say video we I can't let it slide make us na aba me team. I'm trying to get the video to play for you. I have it. Me say obi na no radio so kan wasantimemu. It should be somewhere here. Video me hu aba me. Yes, I have it. Thank you. Listen to this. Listen. Asantini Bo, tie.
But you don't have the money to do this project that was started by the new Patriotic Party government.
Let me go to
the assurance we are giving to the people of Ashanti region is that inshallah will come back in 2028. If the NDC is not able to finish and they make it 2-tier interchange, we shall dismantle it and make it 4-tier interchange for the people of Ashanti region. What is this? But you don't have the money to do this project that was started by the new Patriotic Party government.
Let me go to
the assurance we are giving to the people of Ashanti region is that inshallah will come back in 2028. If the NDC is not able to finish and they make it 2-tier interchange, we shall dismantle it and make it 4-tier interchange for the people of Ashanti region.
This is the Yediti Kumasini. MPP communicator. When I know who win. When who fin. Say NDC 2 or 3 tier interchanger. Say yaba power. Yaba bubuna to action. We. And like some MPP. Now you walk for us and Timemu Bocheso. This. Where did the mind? Na mekasa tia we ya makasa tia nipa. Mekasa tia we ya hwene yam. Hwene ni mo de hwene yam na hwene no fin. Oni bibia on abrabom. He cannot boast of one thing in his life. At his age, he's now talking for a political party to make life. Hwene age, hwene nim.
But you don't have the money to do this project that was started by the new Patriotic Party government.
Let me go to
the assurance we are giving to the people of Ashanti region is that inshallah will come back in 2028. If the NDC is not able to finish and they make it 2-tier interchange, we shall dismantle it and make it 4-tier interchange for the people of Ashanti region. What is this?
2 minutes.
When age. At this your age, I found all your communication job by my MPP. Basa. And we sit in Ghana. Minima de cry causes our problem no. Se fufu na yana ko tare bi ho adwene ho. Se nkwan na bi ni do so. Ana be dwene ho amentiase. I just don't get it. Itie yempe bibia. This is the time the NPP followers in the Ashanti region should be blaming the NPP for Ashanti region development enkoso. Because yempe bibia anto nchen. Ye nyina ya jatum se party etina santimemu Ashanti region na party wo. Etinka o se party ni invest wa Ashanti region. A fact. But what are we seeing? Pressure to be a channel. in Vietnam, Pakistan for shirt. Ya toma ko echira dollar shop 199. Ewia bo na ko hwe ne chi nsa. But yet see the shirt na color na eye fia enko biem. They be or the hanky good kwenchi. They want basa yani. Only 100,000 Ghana wana adoso. 10,000 Ghana only be. They say go ahead trousers no. Ya body show hu nyina de bia ye bo hu. Otwa kekan kwasase na beti se kodu. Entitlement and foolishness. Jimmy. And they don't want you to teach them. They don't want you to advise them. They don't want you to tell them the right thing. That obi boo, obi mbu, obi etit, obi edu voti Jimmy. But okasana the boo of one test yet. Why are you telling me this? Me chau kwaino. That is the problem. Huh? Me, I am never going to speak about Bono region, Eastern region, Northern region. When it comes to the MPP, it's the Ashanti region. And I'm going to do it because and the MPP for say vote free. And we all know say MPP so far they don't have more than 1 million votes in the Ashanti region. We all know. But as far as about 900,000 votes to Ashanti region they be a bit so. Because right now the records are clear. The NPP does not have more than 1 million votes in the Ashanti region. As far as your votes are lingering around 900,000, we are going to make sure it stays there. Yempem puntiana. Adentine go to fu ani masesa. Adentra. Ohene obi a wako school ani ate. Otukwa abrochira wuhu. Montina no ne brofo. Monhwe n'ani a ebie. Monhu ohene na mo ne tena na. Monhu sibi okeka no ho. Monhu ne nyoma. You don't see the taster or when you're ohene kurasini o. When you're ohene ani ebie a wako school. Ote brofo, oka brofo onhwe pepa so. We want the pa na den na mo amoshe na se no mo dodo no mo mpese mo beboa I say ye de yada ne ntwen ye mpese ye betumi aboa because otumfo nko antumi nto about 900,000. You are the people who are supposed to make that decision. Otumfo the thing I the tambia one he votes only once. Na mo amakani nyina no mo sora na makotomba abasa ntwen. How can he make how you people should understand? Come together as a collective unit and make a decision. Do not vote for political party flag. Vote for development. Yeah, politics of interest. Yeah, politics of interest. And your politics of yanananum. And your politics of tribe. And your politics of flag. We are doing politics of interest. The interest is Diamihian or some Saka. Because politicians, no, every day you try your taxes you try into whatever you need from the politician and into tuaba in a certain way. This I'm putting to the baba because on do so 10 years. You try 10 years. So you need to be strategic in voting. You need to be strategic in choosing the person I'll be doing him. And yes, me until some say no.